this. So you're going to go into a growl for this, and it's going to be a softer whisper growl like this.
There is something new to fear. X-Men, the New Mutants.
See, I'm going to put a little bit of a growl in there, and I want it to be aggressive and dark because I see the word fear, which means although it's horror action, I want the listener to get goosebumps and be scared. So let me try it again.
There is something new to fear. X-Men, the New Mutants.
Let's take it a little softer.
There is something new to fear. X-Men, the New Mutants.
So I really want to take this fear line, and I really want to punch fear. Fear. I want to bite into it a little bit. Fear.
There is something.
So this something can kind of needs to go down. That.
There is something.
So I'm going to go ellipses but down, and then I'm going to go back up. New to fear again, down, like that. And then title is just a pretty straightforward read.
X-Men,
and then as you can see, so name and then subtitle, or so main title, subtitle.
X-Men, the New Mutants.
And don't read it flat, the New Mutants. I would go the New Mutants. I would give it a little bit of like a wave like that. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we see next one is a documentary. Discover a underwater wonderland few have ever seen. Make a splash with Disney Nature's dolphins. Earth Day 2018. 2018 is how they want to say it. Sorry, I'm trying to hold this. I don't have a head thing. Okay. So what do I see? I see Disney. Okay, I see Disney Nature. So everything Disney is warm. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to write the word warm because I see Disney. Discover an underwater wonderland. So I am exploring. Okay, I'm on an adventure. So I want to take the listener in my voice on an adventure. So let's give it a try.
Discover an underwater wonderland.
So discover. So that's the invitation. So that word discover is an invite. I'm inviting you in with that word. Discover. I'm saying the word discover, but I mean is come with me on this journey.
Discover an underwater wonderland.
So this is me setting the scene of where we're going to be discovering. It's underwater. It's a place most people don't go that often. And what's down there? A wonderland. So this word is not wonderland, it's wonderland. See that breath I'm putting in there? Wonderland.
Discover an underwater wonderland.
So this is a foreign place to most people, but it's full of wonder. And then we go down here and we see few have ever seen. So I'm letting you know that, hey, you probably have never seen any of this unique footage you're about to go discover with me.
Few have ever seen.
So I would do a hard period there. You can do a line with an ellipses.
Few have ever seen.
Or you can do few have ever seen with a hard period and smile. Let's check out the next line. Make a splash with Disney Nature's dolphins. So obviously it's underwater, so we're making a little joke here. Okay, so this has a wink. So splash is going to have a wink on splash. So right, wink on splash. And I mean by that is
make a splash, make a splash, make a splash.
Like hit the punchline.
With Disney Nature's
So again, Disney Nature is the brand name. Disney Nature's, and then the sub name is Dolphins. So this is a brand. Disney Nature is a brand, and then Dolphins is the actual name of the show. And then Earth Day 2018 is pretty straightforward. So let's give this a top to bottom read here.
Discover an underwater wonderland few have ever seen. Make a splash with Disney Nature's dolphins. Earth Day 2018. Discover an underwater wonderland few have ever seen. Make a splash with Disney Nature's Dolphins. Earth Day 2018. Discover an underwater wonderland few have ever seen. Make a splash with Disney Nature's Dolphins. Earth Day 2018.
Okay, drama comedy. Based on a true story of the worst movie ever made, The Disaster Artist, rated R, coming soon. So we're going to hit based on a true story of the worst movie ever made. So, The Disaster Artist. So I see words like worst, disaster, but I see it's rated R. So it's going to have a little bit of an edge to it. This is not a kid's movie because it's rated R. So I would approach this with
Based on a true story of the worst movie ever made. The Disaster Artist, rated R, coming soon.
So I would give it some sort of like a nonchalant attitude. I'd give it like this sarcastic kind of attitude, but I wouldn't overplay it. I'd keep it pretty flat, but let the audience know that it's a big failure. That sort of a thing. So,
based on a true story of the worst movie ever made. The Disaster Artist, rated R, coming soon.
Kind of this like, I'm mildly amused about this guy's failure. So that's a pretty straightforward read.
Based on a true story of the worst movie ever made. The Disaster Artist, rated R, coming soon.
Okay. All right, so when you see sci-fi, that always means a little more dark and breathy, kind of. So I see sci-fi, drama, romance, which is a very unique combo. You don't really see that often. So this fall, experience a connection beyond words, The Shape of Water. So again, this is going to be an invitation, so it's an ellipses.
This fall, you're going to stretch it out. This fall, experience. Again, I'm taking you to the cinema. I want you to experience, like we had up here with Discover. I'm taking you with me. Experience a connection beyond words. So experience a connection. Let's let all these lines lead into it and do a hard period here. That's the end of my storytelling. Then I come right here into, again, the name of the movie. So what would that sound like? I would give it more, since I see the word romance and I see drama and sci-fi, I would slow it down just a touch, and I would give it something like this. This fall, experience a connection beyond words. The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water.
See how it's like very deliberate? It's a little bit slower than my normal speaking voice. And I'm kind of finessing the words a little bit more to lead you in, let you know that there's going to be romance involved.
This fall.
So this fall, I'm dragging it out. So this is the invitation here.
This fall.
This is when, come with me.
Experience a connection.
So experience this with me. I'm your narrator. I'm guiding you through this.
Beyond words.
Like, I can't even explain it to you. You have to see the visuals in order to understand. Then the name of the movie?
The Shape of Water.
So you could even try one really soft on the mic.
This fall, experience a connection beyond words. The Shape of Water. This fall.
And I can give it just a slight, turn my cheeks up just a touch and give it a slight little smile.
This fall, experience a connection beyond words. The Shape of Water.
So that's just a tiny little wink right there. I'm sure you can hear the difference in that. Okay, last one. Family drama, spirit lifter, emotional, from 20th Century Fox. This Christmas, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya experienced the beginning of show business. This was for The Greatest Showman. So from 20th Century Fox, I'm gonna do a period there. This Christmas, and then it's pretty much just a laundry list. So the thing with this is to try to give each
actress their own weight because they're all important part of the movie, but say their names so it's not predictable to the audience. So Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron. So if you go up on one, go down on the next, you know what I mean? And then go up on one, and then maybe go up on one again. You just don't want it to be predictable to the listener. Experience the beginning of show business. I would really hit show. Let's try that. Let's try a read on this. From 20th Century Fox, this Christmas, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya. Experience the beginning of show business. The Greatest Showman, rated PG-13. So it's uplifting. It's Christmas time. I want all those elements to come through in my voice. I want you to feel warm and fuzzy inside and excited about this movie. Again, the music that's going to play over this will probably be a very uplifting, loud song. Family drama, spirit lifter, emotional. So let's try one that's I'm going to get a little bit louder. I'm going to project a little bit more. Let's try that. From 20th Century Fox, this Christmas, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya. Experience the beginning of show business. The Greatest Showman, rated PG-13. Okay, that was a little too promo-y, I think, because I was pushing so hard on my vocal cords. Let's try taking it down, but keeping the smile. From 20th Century Fox, this Christmas, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya. Experience the beginning of show business. The Greatest Showman, rated PG-13.